We love this story. Adventure Jordan Wylie is one step closer to doing what no person has ever successfully achieved before, to paddleboard around the entire mainland of Great Britain. He's now reached Northern Ireland after paddling a total of 1,600 kilometres so far. Let's take a look at his journey, should we? Here we go. He started off in an Essex marina, as you can see, at Wylie Island, and that was on Sunday the 26th of July, a long time ago now. Over a period of nearly 7 weeks, he paddled his way around the south coast of England. We spoke to him when he reached Sennen Cove near Land's End. I'm sure many of you will remember that. After that, he reached Milford Haven in South Wales, and that was in mid-September. He then journeyed up Ireland's east coast, there you go, passing Dublin, and today he joins us from Kilkeel in Northern Ireland. Hello to you, Jordan. Morning, how are you? Tell us how it's going.
Very well, thank you. It's still as tough as it's ever been, and it's obviously getting a lot colder, although it might not look it today, but it's a bit chilly in those waters still.
Yeah, I'm sure. Tell us about the biggest challenges that you've been facing so far.
As you can imagine, the sort of physical and the psychological challenges is a battle daily now at this time of year, and with the current climate with what's going on in the world. But I think getting across the Irish Sea was definitely the toughest sort of physical challenge yet. It took me the best part of 5.5, 6 days. It was absolutely relentless. But I think also missing my daughter. You know, I have a 10-year-old daughter, Evie, and she's in my thoughts every day. But I just have to remember why we're doing this, not what we're doing. And it's obviously to get that school built that I made a promise on nearly 18 months ago now.
OK, but there's been good points as well. We're just looking at you with dolphins.
Absolutely, lots of highs as well. I see dolphins almost daily now, and they're my best friends. And you know, I've been socially distancing probably more so than anyone in the world. But dolphins, seals, jellyfish, and even a shark of South Wales. So no, lots of highs. I call it blue therapy, really good for the soul and the mind, certainly my mental health.
Yeah, it's getting very windy where you are, Jordan. I don't know if you can move a little bit or whether you're just completely exposed where you are, but let's press on for now and see how we get on. As I said, it looks pretty calm there, but you say you're in an estuary.
Yeah, we're just out of an estuary. I'm hoping to get back out on the water in the next few hours when the tide changes, and hoping to make my way towards Bangor in Northern Ireland. So good progress at the moment, despite the conditions. And you know, we're only probably 5 or 6 good paddles away from getting to Scotland, and so it's very much in my sights at the moment. So maybe even see some orcas up there. We'll see.
Yeah, indeed. And you did break off, didn't you, for World Mental Health Day? Just tell our viewers what you did then.
Yeah, one of the roles that I carry out is the UK's ambassador for Army Cadets, and we did an incredible project for World Mental Health Day, which was on the 10th of October, where we competed a double world record, an official Guinness World Record, and we ran a marathon underground, the deepest ever underground marathon in a project called Beneath the Surface. And we also organised the biggest ever mental health awareness training session online, which over 1,500 cadets took part in. Such an important cause, especially for young people in the current climate, but delighted to help the Army cadets get to Guinness World Records, which was amazing.
So just to be clear, you broke off from this world record attempt to break 2 other world records.
Yeah, and really it was as tough as it sounds, because when you've not done any training for a marathon and you've been stood on a paddleboard for 3 months, it was pretty brutal to say that. It was probably the toughest one I've ever done in my life. Really, really difficult, and I was cramping up throughout, but it was the cause that kept me going. Mental health for young people is such an important subject, so delighted to have played a small role in that.
OK, the wind is really picking up there, but we do want to keep going if we possibly can, Jordan, because I'm guessing you want people to get involved if they possibly can. How can they help you?
Yeah, you know, it's you can follow us at thegreatbritishpaddle.com. You can track us live. If you have any spare pennies in your pocket, you can donate to help me build that school on the Horn of Africa. And if it's safe to do so, and your local restrictions allow, you're very welcome to paddle. Of course, we're very much socially distanced out at sea, and we've had lots of paddlers come along. It's one of the few things that you can still do safely in the current climate. OK,
how much longer before you break the record?
Well, it's never been completed before to paddleboard around Great Britain, but Guinness informed me recently that there's quite a few other records that potentially can be broken, including the world's longest paddleboard journey. But we're still about some 700-800 kilometres off that. But to be honest, I just take one day at a time, Kay. It's a tough battle physically and mentally, and I don't try to think too far ahead. But ultimately, it's not about records. It's about the cause. It's not about what I'm doing. It's about why I'm doing it. And that's, I think, the most important thing.
Yeah, but that north coast of Scotland's going to be a toughie, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think a lot of people think I'm probably a bit crazy trying to take on Scotland at this time of year. And if I'm honest, I probably thought I might be done by now, but we've still got a long way to go. And Scotland's certainly the biggest challenge that I see at this time of year.
Many people will recognise you from Hunted, of course. You're one of the hunters, brackets, didn't catch me. Just tell us, is that a deadline that you sort of have in the back of your mind? You need to finish this in order to take part in the next series? Is it going ahead?
Yeah, at the moment, Hunted is scheduled. It will be back on our screens, hopefully next year. But as with everything in the world at the moment, everything is a changing sort of situation because of the COVID-19 issues. But I hope to be back on screen for a couple more series next year. But I need to get a move on if that's the case.
OK, well, look after yourself. Keep paddling. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks a lot, Jordan. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. You can follow him on the Great